Good day, welcome to King William's Everything. Today I want to take a look at my Atari 2600 collection. You can see I got some ColecoVision here, and from here to, let's see, about there is Atari stuff. So I got a nice little selection. I don't have everything, but I have a good mix. Some of them are duplicates. Actually, there's quite a few. Like, there's probably a whole bunch of Defenders and stuff like. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of Defenders right there. And I think like Home Run and other stuff. But this is the whole collection. What I have, I do have quite a few Atari 2600s, joysticks, that kind of thing. So I got if one breaks, I got probably, I don't know, a lot more of those fellows there. I got the black one, the wood grain one, a couple other ones. I don't have a junior one. I want to get a junior at some point. I haven't really got into the 5200s, 7800s. I'd love to. I just don't find them anywhere. So it's kind of hard. But 2600, lots of those. I also have the Retron 77. I did a video on that. Oh, hold on. Let me show you the box. Let me get the box. I have the box over here somewhere. But if you're into 2600, you might want to pick up that fella right there, because this is really the way to go. It's easy, it's fast, got some saves and stuff like that you can't do, and it comes out on HDMI. So how cool is that? But today I just want to kind of look at some of the games, some of the gems, some of the not so much gems. I'll kind of poke out through what I like, and you might like other things, and that's fine. But this is about me today, what I like. So let me grab a couple that I think are kind of interesting, and we'll take a look at those really fast. So I picked out just maybe more than a few games that I think that I like. There's a lot more. I just couldn't pick through them all. I was like, oh man, which ones do I like the most, and which ones don't I like? And they're all fun, I remember playing these as a kid. We had a ColecoVision, but other people had Ataris, and you get to play like Night Driver and stuff like that, and Pac-Man. Even though it was kind of you look at the graphics, it was like, man, that sucked. But still, you're playing it at home. That back then that was pretty darn cool. So I figured I pick a few, just these here that I liked, and this one here is I like a lot, and it's, let's see, Snoopy and the Red Baron. I looked around for this. I think I got this on eBay because I can never find it anywhere, and I just bought it. I was like, $4 or $5. It's like, why not? Because I like it. I like Snoopy, and it's a fun game, really fun game to play. Another fun game, Berserk. If you haven't played Berserk, I tell you, I'm going to put like little things of it over here for you to see. Berserk, fun game. Of course, Miss Pac-Man. That was a really good game to play on the Atari. And of course, Pac-Man. Yeah, I know the graphics sucked on it, but still, at the time, you get to play it at home. That's pretty cool. And of course, Defender, fantastic game. I played it in the arcade. And then, of course, I got to play it on Atari. And look at the girl. It's like, hey, baby. She's running from, I guess, a spaceship. And, oh, this one was the best. Everybody had asteroids. You had to have asteroids. I think that was the game for Atari 2600 was Asteroids. Really good game. And, of course, the classic Space Invaders. Almost looks like a Journey album, doesn't it? But it is Space Invaders. And then, of course, some of the Coleco ones I really loved. Like I said, I like the Coleco. And they had Donkey Kong. Just a fun game. Really good game. This was what I was really good at with the ColecoVision, but on the Atari is still pretty good. And, of course, Donkey Kong Jr., really good game for Atari 2600. And Missile Command, did I show that already? But everybody had Missile Command at some point. And on this was, I think, a must-have. They had the ones that are labeled 1 through whatever, and this was number 1, Combat. And this was great because you could play Tank Pong and Tank, but you got to play against your buddy, so that was really fun. You like shooting at each other? That was a good way to go. And then, of course, River Raid. Fantastic game. You got to get yourself a copy of that no matter what. Even if you didn't like it, it's still a pretty good game. And Amadar. A very good game. So it's got like a monkey on there. And, of course, Popeye. That's just a fun arcade game. I don't know why it didn't, people don't enjoy it quite as much as they used to, but still a really good game. And, of course, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Kind of a weird game, but it's still a lot of fun game. And, oh, here's a really fun one. These cartridges never had any front decals, but they had a little end decal, and they always fall off. So if you see one of these, it's like you never know what it is. Frogs and Flies, just kind of a fun game. So, I mean, not a lot of, it's just more of a skill game, but still a lot of fun. And of course, Mario Brothers. This one I didn't even know existed, and I got it. I think I got it at a pawn store or something, maybe, for $1 or $2. And it's like, man, this is a good game. Mountain King, another one my friend got me at a show. I never heard of this one either. And see, it's got RAM Plus. And of course, Yar's Revenge. I liked it. I never was really good at it, but I thought it was kind of interesting. It's kind of neat graphics and stuff. Then, here's some more interesting ones. Commando. Kind of not as common. This was more towards the end of the Atari 2600, but still a good game. And of course, Ghostbusters. This one I got to fix the label. She's starting to come off. But this one, oh, see somebody, it says rare, $5. I don't think I paid no $5 for it, but it is a pretty good game. And Gopher, kind of interesting game if you ever see it out there. A lot of these I think that were kind of weird, that kind of interesting. Riddle of the Sphinx. Booyah. These were fun. Oh, Laser Blast. It was kind of like a, almost like a Missile Command kind of game. Still a good game. Infiltrate. That's kind of a recent purchase I got. I'd never seen it before and I bought it. And it's kind of like you're a spy, but still a good game. Oh, and here's some ones I really, really like. Superman. I don't know why. I think a lot of people don't think it's that good. I thought it's kind of interesting. You know, you get to be Superman and just kind of a fun game. You got to remember at the time, the graphics, you know, they weren't that great. And they're nowhere near the arcade, but some of these arcade games like Q*bert, they did a good port, you know, for the hardware. They did what they could, and it ended up being a good game. Oh, and here's a really fun game, Decathlon. That was kind of fun. I always remember, I had this on the Commodore 64 too, and me and my friend, we always play against each other. And of course, the classic, absolute must-have, Pitfall. Most tempted to make a new cover for this one, because I got a couple of these, and it seems like this one, it seems like they all got that, I call it like basement rust, you know, where the glue or something starts tarnishing the label, but it's still good. And of course, I love this game, Battlezone. I used to play it in the arcade all the time. I don't know if somebody poked a hole in there, so that's what that is. But Battlezone was still, even on the Atari 2600, still a fun game, and really enjoyed that. But that's kind of like my go-to games that I play a lot, and there's a lot more. There's just quite so many different games. It's like you can always keep yourself busy. And like I said, if you're not going to play for 5 hours on these, you're going to play maybe 5-10 minutes. It's, you know, so if you do see these and you have an Atari 2600 or you just get the ROM, it's worth your time just for, like, you know, play a game for 5 minutes. You know, 5 minutes worth of entertainment. Even if you buy these for $1 a piece, you know, $1 for, you know, 5-10 minutes worth of entertainment. That's not such a bad deal. Oh yeah, did I say Defender? Defender 2. Yeah, that's a good one. But oh yeah, I keep picking out more ones that I think are even great to play. But anyway, that's kind of the collection that we have for the Atari 2600. You can see there's nothing in a box. It's just all loose cartridges. I got them over time, or somebody went to a garage sale and they found them and they picked them up for me, and that's kind of how this happened. So there's a lot of them that the tags fell off and stuff like that. So am I going to fix them up? I don't know. I mean, if you're looking to make a fortune off these collecting, probably not going to happen. But it's still a lot of fun. Even if you're older and never seen the Atari 2600, try some of these games. They're still a lot of fun. But anyway, I hope you guys, that's you, enjoy the video, and click on some of the other ones. They're all good videos that I make. Hope you enjoy them, and have a great day.